What were the Corn Laws, UK? Have you ever wondered how government policies can shape the economy and affect everyday life? The Corn Laws in the United Kingdom are a prime example of this. These laws were a series of tariffs and trade restrictions that existed from 1815 to 1846. They were aimed at imported grain, which is referred to as corn in Britain. The main goal was to protect domestic agriculture, especially benefiting wealthy landowners and farmers. By keeping grain prices artificially high, these laws made imported grain more expensive. This reduced competition from foreign producers and supported local farmers. From a libertarian viewpoint, the Corn Laws illustrate how government intervention can disrupt free markets. By limiting the flow of agricultural goods, these laws raised food prices. This was particularly hard on the working class and industrial laborers, who spent a large part of their income on basic food items like bread. As food prices increased, workers demanded higher wages. This, in turn, raised costs for manufacturers and slowed down industrial growth. The landed gentry fiercely defended the Corn Laws. They held significant political power and directly benefited from these protectionist measures. However, there was strong opposition from industrialists and urban workers. They formed the Anti-Corn Law League, a political movement that advocated for free trade and the repeal of these laws. Leaders like Richard Cobden argued that free trade would lower food prices, improve living standards, and expand markets for British manufactured goods. This would ultimately benefit the economy as a whole. The Irish Potato Famine in the mid-1840s highlighted the dangers of such protectionism. The high cost of grain imports limited the government's ability to respond effectively to the severe food shortage. This humanitarian crisis intensified calls for repeal. In 1846, under pressure from economic realities and political movements, Prime Minister Sir Robert Peel supported the repeal of the Corn Laws. This marked a significant shift toward free trade policies in Britain. In summary, the Corn Laws were protectionist tariffs that restricted grain imports to benefit landowners. However, they raised food prices and harmed consumers and industry. Their repeal is often viewed as a victory for free trade and economic liberalism. This aligns with libertarian principles that advocate for minimal government interference in markets to promote prosperity and individual welfare.